Gotta have a Pringles before I start.
I wonder if this is what Irving meant by
Sure. But obviously there's a connection here with Umbrella, and that's never a good sign.
We can worry about this later. First, we need to find out about Jill.
You're right. Let's see what we can dig up.
Hello all. While I'm playing this, what's he doing?
Come on!
Okay.
Where's he going? I don't know where he's going. The best 10 games for the last 10 years. It's a bit of a mad one. I've got a good list in my head. I'm gonna put for good times, good rows, lots of fuckery, probably Daytona USA number 10. I know a few people might be shocked hearing me say that, but even though there was about, I don't know, 3 or 4 good races in this house one time and it drove people into madness, it still matters to me because I can still remember them and I can still broadcast them because the rows were immense. The things that people were doing with drifting in corners was dangerous. Yeah, it was too much. Number 9, Fatal Fury Special. Now that's very rare because
Thanks for the help.
I was playing that game even though I was young, very young, but it didn't interest me.
We're finally getting somewhere.
I didn't push that game. Well, I did push that game to its limits, but I didn't know that there were still people out there that were burning that game to the death, like the Mikado group, which I made a lot of friends out of there, which I'm very grateful, because if it wasn't for them, there's many discoveries I'd never have found to that game to even today.
Thanks.
You know, so those guys single-handedly motivated me to get even better at that game, no question about it. Number 8, King of Fighters series. As much as I like King of Fighters, I think, I don't know, man. I don't know what it is with the fighting scene. It's just people only play games that give them money or merit. They don't even want to play. They don't really want to get involved in KOF nowadays. Because KOF 14, if it was better than it would have been, that game would still be like rinsed out, like properly played. Not because, oh, you know, I went to this tournament, picked a bunch of brass characters, done a team, and just allowed it. That's what it just seems like a lot of players seem to do with fighting games, which is why I can't rate them as much anymore. I mean, well, actually, I won't even get into that now, because I'll get into that with another game in a bit. Ooh. But yeah, the original KOF games, always got time. Always got time for them games. So I'm just gonna put KOF 98, KOF 14, KOF 13. They're all there. There's one series. Number 7, Hyper Street Fighter 2. No question.
Thanks for the help.
What's he taking that for?
I need a help!
Yeah. Hyper Street Fighter, Hyper Anniversary Street Fighter 2. To me, still defies a load of crazy shit. It's too much. It's a shame a lot of people didn't take it seriously, because there's so much mad jargon in that game. So many mad matchups as well. And the thing was, the game was, and it was spanned over 5 games put into one. Not like, you know, 5 versions.
Thank God there weren't
5 crazy versions of Street Fighter 4 all crammed into one. And but most of the original characters, they were the better characters, just like the original Street Fighter 4 characters were. You know, it's just, less tricks, more damage, more versatility. Kind of say to a lot of people sometimes the basics are better in certain games. They got a fix on us. It can't be. Nah, it's not 4 there. There's loads of them. Bullshit. You see? You can hear them. Right, where were we? Yes, Street Fighter EX2. Oh boy. SFEX2. Defy Street Fighter games. And the only one that wasn't made by Capcom as well. Well, apart from EX layer. Well, fighting layer. Whatever it's called. It's a shitty, it's a pity that game just... It's a very good game, I think. Just doesn't do it in this modern age, because these players today very ungrateful what goes out there.
I need a machine gun. Where's the damn elevator?
All dead. No. All dead.
You can have it. Okay.
And the state of certain games, Street Fighter 4. Well, Street Fighter 4 actually wasn't the state. At least there was some kind of movement, versatility in that game as well. You could do things.
Much appreciated.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. Doesn't matter.
Thanks. Use this.
I need ammo.
Use this.
Just don't. Just the same thing as I said before.
Thanks.
Just some of them players.
Thanks.
Very ungrateful.
Much appreciated.
Oh shit! No! Let me keep that.
Much appreciated.
I need ammo.
Take this. Thanks for the help.
Oh shit! What am I
I need
doing?
ammo.
Take this.
Right. Let me
I
take
need
that as
ammo.
well.
Use this. Much
Thanks,
appreciated.
partner.
Oh my lord! What am I
I
doing?
need ammo.
Take this.
Right. Actually, I can just do with the shotgun. I'm sure there was a method the other day you could just blow off his face, like really quick. And then we'll get back to this list.
Here's our chance.
Take this!
Put it down, dear.
That's the ticket.
Latest. Good night, sweetheart. I'm trying Pringle, you see? Right.
So this was the facility Excella was talking about.
She's got us under surveillance. I almost guarantee she sent that BOW to eliminate us.
You can ask her about that, and about Jill once we find her.
All right, let's find her then.
Number 5. Pardon me. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I'm not even into Call of Duty. That too tough. I do play it, but I'd have to say number 2 was the only game that I liked because it had twin guns. I ain't even gonna joke, like, and I gave some people kind of a fright that I was like, yeah, I'm into it. Be prepared, but I'm gonna use these brass guns. Used to remind me of another game I used to like handguns in. It's a shame they didn't convert Black Ops 2 to the PS4 as a normal game. That was a madness on PlayStation's part, man. They should have done a deal instead of this PlayStation Now $8.99 a month shit, or $4.99, whatever it is. You shouldn't have to spend £5 a month to play games that you paid for on your PS3. That's also sick. Whew. Can't come off.
You take that!
Roger. It's too dangerous here. Find a place to hide. Nice work.
Who dealt with? You dealt with them. Yeah, Black Ops 2 was. I didn't even mind Ghost, but then Ghost got a bit out of control because when you died, I remember the respawn spotting. It sends you to a place like so far away, and then you get all the way back to where you were, and then you get killed again. They send you straight back again. It's like, nah, this game is rubbish. I don't think they had no thought about the respawn spots, and that alone killed it, man. That killed it for me. I was just running around half the map chasing a sniper, only to be killed again in the same spot but in a different place, like, because the sniper would move, so it'd just be pissing you off. The whole day, just thinking, what am I playing this game for? Just to stand there and get sniped all day. And it did kind of put the wind off. But that's the part of Call of Duty though. You know, people do get sniped. They have to accept that. Sorry. But yeah, that was one of the mad things. So scope glitching, not scope glitching, sniper scope, something like that.
Thanks.
But in the earlier games, that was a problem. Some mad shit, yeah?
Take this.
I owe you one.
Just keeping it steady.
Come on.
Okay.
Number 4. Ooh. This, what I'm playing right now. Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 6. Yeah. These are games, yeah, you can always go back and play, like just chill, think things over, try different things, and I don't feel no way about it. It's peaceful, don't even need people to play it with, and if you do, it just becomes a heap of madness. Ooh. Oh Lord. A lot of people I don't think they feel 6. Oh shit, I turn around for a minute and I could hear his footsteps. Is thing still alive? I play it so much, it doesn't even matter. I don't even give a shit what level it's on. Like it's like I've got no fear for this game. The 6 is a problem. It's very.
You take that.
I shouldn't even be laughing when I say that, but 6 is a serious problem. On professional, no hope mode, nah, always scared. You guys have these moments of doubt. The computer's gonna pull off a moment of some genius. I don't know what she was gonna perform there because it said do a somersault. Oh, computer getting brave. Oh, this is getting F time to get brave, mate. Nah, I can't be doing that. Can't be doing any of that. Crazy. Nothing else. Oh yeah. No, take that back. I don't want that. You keep that shit for yourself. You're gonna need that. You'd be like, no rocket launcher is allowed. Gotta do it without the rocket launcher. So you gotta fill those weapons, max those weapons to, take those weapons to the max. Good run. Nah, there's no point doing that. Of course it was. That's right. Yeah, so this game takes my mind off a lot of shit as well, man. Resident 5, Resident 6. Definitely take my mind off a lot of things. And I wouldn't have said to myself after, what, 9 years this has been out? 10 years? I think it has been about 10 years this has been out. Probably even longer than 10. I'm sure this game came out 2009. 2009, 2008. I'd have to look at the credits at the end and see. I could be wrong. Ridiculous.
Take this.
You can have
Roger.
Number 3. Boy. Let me think, because I got 3 of them. I got 3 of them on my mind, and all 3 are credible as well. I am gonna say number 3 is Fantasy Star Online, and I think a lot of people wouldn't even expect that to be there. But I'm sorry. Oh, do you know what should have been up there? I just realised there's another game that should have been in that list, you know, but I can't take it out and replace it with anything now. It's too late. If I've replaced Daytona, I would have said Beach Volleyball 1. But, oh, fuck. Yeah, Beach Volleyball 1, man. That game can't be in denial. That's a madness. That game was great as well. Alright, recognition. Beach Volleyball 1. For recognition, because
missiles.
without that game and Dell, that game
I'd say a war
wouldn't have given, that game would not have been given the time of day. And to be honest, Dell still plays it to this very day in secret. You don't want to play that game. You don't want no smoke on that game, I'll tell you that. But he'd even sit there and he'd say to yourself, that game needs more recognition. And it does. Without a shadow of a doubt, it does. Let's use that. I'll take that. And I'll trade it for that.
Use this.
That's right. I'm thinking, like, is there a way that you could you run straight past it? I've never really tried that, but I don't really want it because I don't really want to die. The Fantasy Star Universe, let me think, because there's people there. Diana, not Scrapper, Alan. Replace Diana with Amanda. Just say Alan and Amanda, then Patrick, and a shitload of players from Japan and Korea that made that game a lot of money, and for some reason Sega just thought, do you know what, it's easy if we just tear that game down and just say nothing. And it was absolute mad of them. I'm not even gonna fuck with this, you know. I'm just thinking, what's the easiest? What is the easiest thing to do here? Just run around. Yep. Oh shit! This thing's gonna chase us like a madman. You're mad. You best turn that electricity on.
These look like the test subjects we saw in the lab.
Come on, Krishnamon. Oh no. Oh my lord.
Help me out here. Much appreciated.
Come on, let's get out of here. Can't be fucking with that. I think it's too dangerous. Number 2. Boy. Number 2. Number 2. Oh man, there's so many elements, so many choices. Fantasy. Forza Motorsports 2. Forza Motorsports 2 is number 2. One hell of a fucking game, man. That I'll give, and it always will be. That game is over. I think that game is over 10 years old. But that game used to give some people some solid licks in their bottom, yeah, and some people got a reality check. you know. The shit with people. Some people got bitter over it, and it's too bad. That game was absolute. It was an absolute solid game. That doesn't get enough. It doesn't get enough recognition, to be honest, as well. That's another game that don't even get mentioned. It's absolutely doesn't. Number one. Man, I could go on about this game for hours if I wanted to, and I'll be playing it for hours as well. Maybe later today. Rainbow Six Siege. By a landslide. And the game is one. This is another thing with a majority of the games that I mentioned. Some of them hit their life, not that they hit their lifespan, but the majority of them games, like, they ran out of time and their games ended. Like, the scene ended for that game, and there's nothing more you could do with it. It's just like, you know, Phantasy Star, you couldn't play it online anymore. They just stopped setting it up for people, and it was just unfortunate. It was just like, yeah, your 10 years, your 6 years servers run out. This game's run out. King of Fighters 98 is 21 years old. Hyper Street Fighter 2 is nearly 30. Street Fighter EX2 is a shitload of years old. Call of Duty Black Ops is nearly 10 years old. Resident Evil 5 is 10 years old. Phantasy Star Universe, like, the server ran out. Forza 2, the game is still playable, but it's like 11 years old. Rainbow Six Siege is in year 4. In a couple of days it will be on year 5. And the game is still better than ever. Better than ever. At this current moment, it's got 50 characters. All got some mad matchups with defenders and attackers. It's basically it's a shoot 'em up version of Street Fighter. That's what it is. You got to make your team of 5, defuse a bomb, get a hostage situation, and there's chunks of situations in that game. Countless of things going on. It's one of the games people can't bitch about people camping. It's not something you can bitch about. There's new methods around it, and if you don't know the method around it, it's your own fault.
Thanks for the help. Thanks for the help. Okay. Damn, this thing has reach.
Come on! Come on!
Where's it gone?
Much appreciated.
I need ammo. Come
Use
on.
this. Roger.
Come on.
Okay.
This boss is ridiculous though.
I need ammo.
Use this.
Simulate dead. If I run out of bullets, I'm just gonna turn it off. Because I can see this happening. It's happened last time. There's no accurate, apart from using a rocket launcher, I don't know how accurate you got to be with this, killing this thing. I doubt this thing is just designed to wind people up.
Use this.
When they say to you, yeah, you got to do this and under.
Okay.
Look, taking his fucking... The other one used to take 10 shots and it was dead. This one ain't even dying, man.
Take this.
They don't even want to come near that gas canister, I'm telling you. Where is it? So if I had the machine gun, I would have reached it from time. Black's arms are foot. They ain't doing shit, see? They ain't doing nothing to it. Fuck this, man. Right. Done nothing, no damage to it. Just walking around.
You can have it.
Yeah, you take it, I don't want that rubbish.
Flame on, asshole.
Chris, that's it, Chris, you're the sickest. Go on, Chris, you're sick. Oh my lord. Done for. I believe it. It actually died. too much work into that. I'll be back in a bit, but yeah, that's my top 10 2010 to 2020. Peace.